looking at her dad like, what are you? How do you feel about that? It's crazy, man. My parents have not seen a single one of my shows, and I make some wild jokes. They will at some point. So good, guys. You got one more comic left. How you guys feeling good? Why do you care if we want to circumcise our kids? They're like 8 days old when they get circumcised. I don't remember. Me and the doc had a great time. Speaking of Anne Frank, I lived in Amsterdam for a year. I had to work there. I'm an engineer, ladies, and I had to work there. And I'm not very good with directions. And I don't know if you know they have the Anne Frank house there. Well, you know, I don't mind being bad with directions. You know what I do mind? Is people who are good with directions and how they shame me for not being good. And so this guy invited me to a party once, right? And he invites me to a party. And he's trying to use landmarks to give me directions to get there. And he says, well, the party is in the street next to the Anne Frank house. Do you know where that is? I'm like, I don't know where that is. He says, oh my God, you don't know where that is? I was like, that's what I just said. I could have sworn. He said, you should really know where the Anne Frank house is. And I was like, okay, relax. I feel like if it was up to her, she would have preferred it. No one had known where her house was. You're acting like I caught her. If anybody's reading the book, spoiler alert, I'm sorry. Alright guys, we got one more comic. This man hosts a show named Comedy You Deserve. Also big black comedy, even though he's not black, he somehow does that shit. I don't know. That's it's crazy. I love this man very much. He's your closer for tonight. Please give it up for Jim Balderston.
Hey, how you guys doing, huh? Doing good? I just want to say, first of all, I'm circumcised and proud. Can we get a oh yeah? Half of you who did that are not circumcised. I was counting. Give it up for Marcos, huh? Give it up for the DJ. Hey. Looks like he's being held hostage right now. You guys can't see it. He's actually handcuffed to that turntable. Give me a sick beat, bro. Alright, that's good. So many people have tried that tonight. What the fuck am I gonna do up here? He just introduced him, he's like, yeah, he's a producer of Big Black Comedy. I thought I'd roll with it, and now I'm behind the scenes, okay? I want to address the elephant in the room real quick, I really do. Yes, these are my mother's glasses. She's my prescription. Fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. You know the worst part about these are? Someone told me this on the way here, and it made me fucking cry. He said, dude, with those glasses on, you look like Al from Al's Toy Barn. You know what's great? When everyone laughs and you get like 3, aww. It's fucking awesome. We're gonna keep the energy rolling. I like to play a game with all the crowds. This might be different because I did just shave, so I don't know how well it's gonna go. But here's the deal. We're gonna play a game. I need your guys' help. The game is called Let's Guess Jim's Age. It's really great because I'm the only loser, you know? It's so much fun. Here, you guys, go ahead. What's my age? Go, run. 28. 30. Fuck you, bro. Nah, you got it. You're my #1 enemy. Who else? 31. Okay, yeah. I hate everyone here. Guys, I'm 22. I'm 22 and in college. Okay? I typically do this bit when I have a full beard and I'm like, okay, that's why I look old as fuck. I've never gotten 38. That's crazy, dude. No, I get it. I look older than I am. I do. I'm 22 in college, but I look like I attended the first Burning man. Dude, I look like a Seattle straight white left leaning father of five. And I don't even know what insurance is. It's crazy, dude. A lot of people think it's bad when you look a lot older than you are, you know, they're like, that's bad, you shouldn't do that. I'm like, first of all, I can't not. Second of all, it's not that bad. Like, there are some perks. Like, for instance, I never got, bullied growing up, okay? Kids were too afraid to come near my lawn. It's a thinker, guys. It's a thinker. I never got problems drinking growing up. That was not a problem for me. I always got drunk. Hell, I only turned legal last year. You're so surprised. I only got legal last year, but I've been drinking for so long that I've been neglecting my son for 17. I don't even know that motherfucker's name. There is one part that's bad, you know, it's like, it's rough dating when you look a lot older. Like, it's rough dating women your age when you look, let me rephrase. It's rough dating women in college when you look like their creepy professor. Don't awe that. I've given you at least 10 things to awe. Wait right here. I'm just saying it like this, like, younger women don't want me, okay? Older women, you're stuck with me. That means on the streets, I'm menopause. That's another thinker. It's a slow burn. More awes. It's beautiful. Have you ever seen a man want to kill himself progressively more over 10 minutes? This is awesome. You guys are all on my note. This is cool. It's so cool, dude. No, but we roll with it, you know, like, for instance, the only women that really want me are women with daddy issues. Daddy issues? Who just said hi, bro? I know it was from the comics because I heard it, but also I know it was from the comics, you know? It's tough dating women with daddy issues. It's rough, dude. It's not something I like to do, you know? I'm getting real tired of having sex with women and then teaching them how to play catch. I'm a southpaw. It's weird. It's strange. I don't get it, dude. Apparently, I look like a lot of things that I'm not. You know what I mean? Like, someone came up to me the other day and was like, "You look like a Republican." And I was like, "Mom, we're here to fit me for a suit." It's crazy. Another dude came up to me and he's like, "You live in Boys Town? That's crazy because you look like the Boys Town J.D. Vance." You know what's awesome about that? You're not clapping for me. You're clapping for a dude on the red line. That's wild, dude. That's wild. I do look like a Republican, but I'm not the Republican in my family. Shocker. That's not me. That's my uncle. My uncle's a Republican, okay? He's a patriot. He's been trying to set up a family trip for all of us, and he called me and he's like, "Jim, here's what we gotta do. We gotta get everybody in the car and we gotta go to the greatest place on earth, Mount Rushmore." You know how I know that's a fucking lie, sir? As I look deeply into your eyes. I have a fucking brain, that's how. Mount Rushmore is the greatest place on earth. Mount Rushmore isn't even a great place. Mount Rushmore is where newly divorced dads take their kids that hate them. Okay. Yeah, I've seen a Goofy movie. Yeah, that's right. Not only that, the presidents on Mount Rushmore are like arguably some of the weakest presidents ever. If we're gonna rank them, they're so weak, they're not even cool. George Washington is known for 3 things, okay? Cutting down a tree, crossing a river, and saying that he's the most honest man alive. Okay? That doesn't sound like a great leader. That sounds like a beaver who's a pussy. Okay? I'm just calling him like I see him, sir. Then there's Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln did some great things. The Emancipation Proclamation, chef's kiss. Co-producer of Big Black Comedy, guys. Come on down. actually happening right now. So Abraham Lincoln was cool, but like, let's be honest, dude. I mean, kind of looks like a pedophile. Honestly, Abe, stop tipping your hat to my daughter. She's 7. What's wrong with you, bro? You're fucked up, dude. And then there's Thomas Jefferson. I don't know a lot about Thomas Jefferson, I'll be honest. My dad is a cello player. Did you just laugh at that, bro? You were sipping your drink. I just have a lot of issues. You're my #1 enemy now. My dad's a cello player and my mom wanted to be a Broadway singer. Didn't have the chops. So everything I know about Thomas Jefferson, I got from Hamilton, okay? And that guy is saying way too much about the French for me to give a hoot. I don't care about him. The only guy on that mountain that I care about, the only one that I like, is Teddy Roosevelt. He's the only one. That's an accurate response for Teddy Roosevelt. You're like, who? Teddy Roosevelt's cool because he wrestled a bear and won. He beat a bear, dude. And as a native Chicagoan, there's nothing I understand more than the Bears fucking losing, okay? And as the Boys Town J.D. Vance, I have to wrestle bears every day. And now you're clapping for me! Full circle. I'm gonna leave you guys with this bit. And I'm the last one, so I'm just gonna keep talking. It doesn't matter. I'm a big guy. Can we get a round of applause for some big people here? I have been losing weight recently, though. Like recently, in the past month, I lost 300 pounds. Yeah, see, there's always one dumb shit in the audience. I can't lose 300 pounds in a month. I'm not dead, okay? It's crazy. I have been losing some weight, but I've been having a lot of fat thoughts recently. Like, my mind is getting fatter, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not getting smarter, I still can't read. But like, my mind is getting fatter. If you guys don't know what a fat thought is, you ever like open your refrigerator and like look at the shredded cheese and think, I got 2 hands. You ever like eat DoorDash in bed just to feel something? You know the 5-second rule? Yeah, have you ever done the 2-minute rule? That's a fat thought. I've been having a lot of those recently, and sometimes they come in precarious situations, you know? Like, I'm about to get crass with y'all. You're into it, I can see your eyes. But the rest of you, I'm hallucinating. I don't even know where we are anymore. I got one of those fat thoughts the other day when I was trying to, live. It came up out of nowhere, dude. I was trying to find a video and that same voice came to me. That same voice who sees a Big Mac in the trash can and thinks, go get him, Tiger. He comes to me. It's like, having trouble finding a video, Jim? I'm just gonna spitball here. Have you ever thought about Googling naked women baking cookies? And I was like, first of all, bro, you're a freak. Second of all, you're a figment of my imagination, so I'm a freak. Third of all, that's misogynistic, guys. That's weird, that's strange. And as I was saying all that, I was typing it in the search bar. Yeah. The next 30 minutes of my life were a blur. I pressed enter, and when that video played, my ass blacked out. And when I came to, I was jerking off to Chops. A lot of people think that's weird. They're like, Jim, don't jerk off to Chops. Here's all I have to say about that, okay? This is all I have to say. Amy, by far, had the best appetizer. That risotto? Knock my socks off, dude. Dude, Daniel's entree, steak tartare, it was absolutely beautiful. But it was DJ's chocolate torte that made me come. Anyway, guys, that's the story of how I got kicked out of the Best Buy computer section.